If you're over 60, let me ask you something. Do you ever notice your legs feeling weaker than they used to? Maybe it's harder to get out of a chair, maybe climbing stairs feels like a workout, or perhaps you sometimes feel a little unsteady when walking. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. Statistics show that nearly 1 in 3 older adults over 65 will experience a fall each year. And do you know the leading cause? Weak leg muscles and poor balance. But here's the encouraging news. You can do something about it. And the best part? You don't need fancy gym equipment, expensive trainers, or even a big chunk of your day. Just a handful of simple exercises done right in your living room can dramatically improve your strength, balance, and confidence. So in today's video, I'll walk you through 5 of the very best leg exercises for seniors over 60. These are safe, easy to learn, and backed by research. By the end, you'll have a short routine you can do at home in less than 15 minutes. That's it. Just 15 minutes for a stronger, steadier you. But before we dive into the exercises, let's pause for a second. Why focus on the legs? Your legs are your body's foundation. Think about it. Every single movement, walking, standing, sitting, even keeping your posture upright, depends on leg strength. Strong legs protect your joints, keep your bones healthy, and support your independence. And here's something fascinating. Research has found that leg strength is even linked to brain health and longevity. Yes, your legs don't just carry your body, they support your mind and your future. Isn't that amazing? So when you work your legs, you're not just investing in mobility, you're investing in your entire well-being. All right, let's get into exercise number 1. It's called the sit to stand. You might have done this before without even realizing it. It's literally practicing standing up from a chair and sitting back down. Start by sitting on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Cross your arms over your chest or place your hands lightly on the chair if you need support. Slowly stand up. Then, just as slowly, sit back down. That's 1 repetition. Aim for 8 to 12 of these. Now, why is this exercise so powerful? Because it directly trains the muscles you use every day to get up from a chair, a toilet, or even your car. Think of it as practicing real life. A study in the Journal of Geriatrics found that older adults who practiced sit-to-stand exercises regularly didn't just improve their leg strength, they improved their ability to live independently. And let me ask you, wouldn't you like to move with ease and confidence without needing help to get up? This exercise is your first step. If you find it tough, use your hands for support or add a cushion to the chair. If it feels easy, challenge yourself by lowering slowly on the way down. Small adjustments, big rewards. Now let's move on to exercise number 2, heel raises. Stand tall with your hands resting lightly on the back of a chair or countertop. Slowly lift your heels off the ground, rising onto your toes. Hold for a second, then lower back down. Repeat 10 to 15 times. This works your calves, the muscles in the back of your lower legs. Why are they important? Because your calves are your push-off muscles. Every step you take, every hill you climb, every curb you step down from relies on them. Weak calves mean poor balance and higher risk of falls. I'll give you a tip. Try pausing at the top for just 1 extra second. That pause adds strength and stability. And here's a question for you. When was the last time you tried walking up a hill or standing on your toes to grab something from a shelf? With stronger calves, those little challenges become easier again. All right, ready for exercise number 3? This one is called step-touch balance. Start with your feet together, step your right foot gently to the side, then bring your left foot to meet it. Now, repeat in the other direction. Continue side to side for about 30 to 60 seconds. Simple, right? But don't underestimate this one. These side steps are a hidden gem for balance. Why? Because when you trip or lose your balance, your body naturally reacts by stepping to the side to catch yourself. By practicing this movement, you're training your body's built-in defense system against falls. Want to make it more challenging? Try pausing briefly on one leg before stepping the other foot over. That pause trains your stability even further. And think about it. How often in daily life do you step sideways? Into the car, around the kitchen, through a crowd? This one keeps you steady in all those moments. Now exercise number 4, standing leg lifts. Stand tall behind a chair, holding on lightly for support. Lift one leg out to the side, keeping your toes pointing forward, then lower it back down. Do 8 to 12 repetitions on each leg. You'll feel this in your outer hips and thighs. And let me tell you, those muscles are your secret weapon. Strong hips improve your balance, your walking speed, and your ability to recover if you stumble. In fact, research from the American Journal of Preventive Medicine highlights hip strength as a key factor in maintaining independence in older adults. And here's a challenge. Hold your leg up for 2 seconds before lowering. That little hold builds even more control. And let me ask you, how much more confident would you feel knowing your hips are strong enough to keep you stable in any situation? And finally, exercise number 5, mini squats. Don't worry, we're not talking about deep gym squats here. Stand behind a chair and hold on for support. Bend your knees slightly, lowering yourself just a few inches, then press back up to standing. That's it. Try 8 to 12 reps. These mini squats target your thighs, hips, and glutes, the powerhouse muscles that help you walk, climb stairs, and stand up from low seats. They also keep your knees healthy by improving circulation and mobility. And here's something to keep in mind. You don't need to go low for it to work. Just a little bend is enough. Progress comes from consistency, not depth. Every mini squat is a step towards stronger, healthier legs. So, there you have it. Sit to stand, heel raises, step-touch balance, standing leg lifts, and mini squats. Together, these 5 exercises cover all the major muscles in your legs, while also training your balance and coordination. And you don't need more than 10 or 15 minutes to do them. Now, let me ask you, out of these 5, which one do you think will be your favorite, or which one do you feel will challenge you the most? I'd love for you to share your answer in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else who's just starting out. And here's my advice. Start small. Choose 2 or 3 of these exercises to begin with. Practice them every other day. As you feel stronger, add in the rest. Remember, the key isn't doing a lot, it's doing a little consistently. Think about this. What would your life look like if you felt stronger, steadier, and more confident on your feet? Would you walk more, travel more, play with your grandchildren, maybe even dance again? These small steps, done daily, can open the door to those possibilities. And that's why this routine is so powerful. You're not just building stronger legs, you're building freedom. If this video is helpful so far, make sure you hit that like button. It really supports the channel. And don't forget to subscribe to Senior Wellbeing. I'll share how to put these 5 exercises into a complete routine, how to progress safely, and what to do if you have knee pain, arthritis, or balance issues. Not forgetting how to stay motivated so these exercises become a natural part of your life. Knowing the exercises is one thing, but building a routine, making progress safely, and actually sticking with it, that's where the real results happen. Let's start with the most important question. How do you turn these 5 exercises into a routine? Here's a simple plan. Start with just 2 or 3 of the exercises, whichever ones feel most comfortable for you. Do them every other day. So, for example, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Each exercise should take no more than 1 or 2 minutes. That means your entire routine is under 10 minutes. After about 2 weeks, once you feel confident, add in the remaining exercises until you're doing all 5 in a single session. That's your full routine. 5 movements, about 12 to 15 minutes, 3 days per week. Now, you might be thinking, is that really enough? And the answer is yes. Research shows that even small amounts of consistent strength training can significantly improve muscle strength, balance, and mobility in older adults. It's not about spending hours exercising. It's about being consistent with the right moves. But how do you know if you're making progress? Here's a simple way. Pay attention to how daily life feels. Does it feel easier to get up from a chair? Do stairs feel less tiring? Do you feel steadier when walking? Those are signs that your body is getting stronger. And if you want something more measurable, try this little test. See how many sit-to-stand reps you can do in 30 seconds. Write down the number. Then check again after a month of practicing. If your number goes up, congratulations, you're getting stronger. All right, now let's talk about safety, because I know some of you may have arthritis, knee pain, or balance challenges. These are common, and they don't have to stop you, but you do need to be smart about it. First, always listen to your body. Some muscle effort is normal. You might feel your thighs working or your calves tightening, but sharp pain in the joints is a signal to stop or adjust. For example, if sit to stand feels too hard, try using a higher chair or placing cushions on the seat. If mini squats bother your knees, just bend a little. Maybe 2 or 3 inches is enough. Small movements are still effective. Second, don't rush. Moving slowly and with control is not only safer, but it also builds more strength. Think quality over quantity. And third, use support whenever you need it. There's nothing wrong with holding onto a chair or countertop for balance. Over time, as you grow steadier, you can reduce how much support you use. But safety always comes first. Remember, fall prevention is one of the main reasons we're doing this. Now, some of you may be wondering, how do I keep myself motivated to actually do these exercises? Because let's be honest, it's easy to start strong and then lose momentum. Here are a few tips that work really well for my clients. Number 1, make it part of your routine. Tie it to something you already do. For example, right after brushing your teeth in the morning or before you sit down to watch your favorite evening show. If you connect exercise to an existing habit, it becomes automatic. Number 2, track your progress. Keep a simple notebook. Write down how many reps you did, or even just a check mark for the days you exercised. Seeing your progress on paper is surprisingly motivating. Number 3, make it social. If you have a spouse, a friend, or even a grandchild nearby, invite them to join you. Exercising together makes it more fun, and you'll be more likely to stick with it. And here's a thought. What if you shared your progress in the comments on this channel? You never know who might inspire. Number 4, focus on how you feel. After just a few sessions, you may notice you're moving more easily or you have a little more energy during the day. Hold on to that feeling because that's your reward, feeling stronger, steadier, and more independent. Now let's talk about progression, because at some point, these exercises will start to feel easier, and that's a good thing. It means you're getting stronger. So how do you keep challenging yourself safely? One way is to increase repetitions. If you started with 8 sit-to-stand reps, try building up to 12 or 15. If you can already do that, try slowing down the movement. For example, take 3 full seconds to sit down. That makes your muscles work harder. Another way is to add pauses. For heel raises, pause at the top for 2 seconds before lowering. For standing leg lifts, hold the leg up for 3 seconds instead of 1. Those little pauses build more strength without needing any equipment. And if you're feeling confident, you can eventually try doing some of these exercises without holding onto a chair, but only if you feel safe. Remember, your safety is the top priority. Let me ask you this. What's your bigger goal here? Is it to keep traveling? To enjoy walks in the park? To stay independent in your home? To play with your grandchildren? Whatever it is, hold on to that vision. Because every time you practice these 5 exercises, you're taking a step closer to that goal. And here's something worth remembering. Exercise doesn't just build muscles. It builds confidence. That's one of the greatest gifts of staying active after 60. Confidence to move, confidence to enjoy life, confidence to trust your own body. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a powerful reminder. Studies show that physical activity is one of the strongest predictors of healthy aging. Just 15 minutes of daily movement has been linked to lower risk of chronic disease, better brain function, and even longer lifespan. So never underestimate these small routines. They are not just exercises, they're medicine for your body and mind. So let me turn the question back to you. Which of these 5 exercises do you plan to start with? Will you try sit to stand, heel raises, or maybe the step touch balance? Share your answer in the comments. Not only will it help you commit, but it might motivate someone else who's watching. And if you found this two-part series helpful, please like this video and subscribe to Senior Wellbeing. Your support helps this channel reach more people, and it lets me keep creating science-backed, practical advice just for you. So imagine where you could be just 3 months from now, stronger, steadier, and more confident. It all starts with those first few minutes a day. And I promise your future self will thank you. So go ahead, stand tall, start small, and keep moving forward. You've got this.